Top tier greetings of wisdom and wealth. Welcome once again to the Winner's Well. I want to speak today about solidarity. Many reasons why, especially in current times, as to the validity of this situation, the scenario, the topic. Solidarity is key. Solidarity also leads to synchronicity. Synchronicity breeds synergy. And when you're synergistic and you're centered, you can move forward with sustainable progress. Isn't that what wins are all about? That is what dipping your gourd into the winner's well is all about. Taking out things that will allow you to build championships, dynasties. I really want us to understand what solidarity means. It means a united front. And that involves a group consciousness, right? A group consciousness leads, stay with me, a group consciousness, it leads to a synergistic compound. Imagine a machine that is continuously building up energy and running off that stored energy, right? So when every piece of the puzzle is in place, right? And now we're talking about moving pieces because we're humans. Different pieces of the puzzle, when they're moving, you have to trust that each and every piece is going to do their part. That's solidarity. Believing that when I am on one front, moving forward, putting in good work, that those who agreed upon their role and position are doing their job, and therefore each position in the machine, let's continue with that, is going to end up moving that machine forward to its destination. Synergy, synchronicity, means that you're trusting, just like when you're running. When you're running and you lift your left knee, your right hand is going forward. It's the way that the body uses momentum to stay balanced, left to right, right? When we skip, we do the same thing, elevating our power, using even more to spring higher. It's not too difficult of a subject to understand. But in current times, there is no space for neutrality. No space for neutrality. It is time to take a stand on the right side. And taking a stand means you're going to have to develop solidarity. Solidarity with who? Solidarity with what? What are your actions going to be moving forward consistently on? Right? Where are you going to be spending your energy with other individuals, therefore creating synergy? Whether it's good or bad, whether it's positive or negative, you're going to be creating and putting out some force or vibration into the world. And with that, you have to understand that you are influencing the world. So it's a time to stand up. It's a time to be great. There's no better time than the present to elevate. I promise you. So solidarity. Let's take the analogy of a wall. Let's think of the Great Wall, right? Let's think of the Great Wall of China. And then let's also think of a figurative wall that had a structural backing like the Berlin Wall that can be brought down and is more of a symbol when it is brought down. And then you see the Great Wall that has stood for so long, so symbolic, right? Has been, there's pieces that have been broken through. There's pieces that stretch into the sea. But imagine how distant each position on the wall is, because there's actual humans that had to man the wall, right? Actual men who had to stay in these remote locations to make sure that there was no attack on the wall, right? So if they're 100 kilometers apart, if they're 50 kilometers apart, they're expecting solidarity. They're expecting synchronicity, that those who are down there are going to be defending to the maximum, just as we will here. Right? It's important to understand that the structure, possibly of an ideology, possibly of a mindset or a movement, that is the structure. But the solidarity comes from the actual footwork from humans, right? This is the opportunity to become a superhuman. What are you going to do for your community? What are you going to do for your region? And what are you going to do for your demographic? And moreover, what are you going to do for the world? How are you going to leave it a better place than what you found it? Okay? We had COVID. An opportunity for us to really figure out what was important and figure out how we can spend our time to become a better person and therefore deliver more and yield more. Now, got to double down because there is the same systemic issues that have been occurring. They're occurring at a higher rate with less impunity. So now you can either stand up for that or you can still take the opportunity of all this time of sheltering in place before it's up, because it's almost up, to be a winner. So show solidarity, first off with yourself and then with the positive cause. Build synchronicity with that and find out what part of the machine you're going to be a part of. And then work with synergy. The closest parts around you should be helping you move fluidly forward, and you the same, reciprocating. All right? This is hydration from the winner's well, and I really hope that you take it higher. So elevate, and until next time, peace.